You're going to want to keep it right here on WMAL, but first...
Yo, Silk! Yeah? I know this mofo just didn't say that.
He said it.
Hey, yo! Drop that beat! Trump's your president! He's your president! He's the president! Trump's your president!
How much joy did this bring to our lives last week when Diamond and Silk decided to produce their response to Eminem and his disgusting tirade against the president, and more importantly, to the people who support them. Well, Diamond and Silk join us now. Ladies, always good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
You guys cranked that out quickly.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he clapped, so we had to clap back harder.
There it is.
Yes.
That's how it works with Diamond and Silk. You know, listen, the president, you've met him, you've been around him all through the campaign, and now that he's president, you've had time with him. He's a pretty tough guy. The worst has been said about him for a long time, by the way, not just the years that he's been in the public profile. He can take it. But what I was hearing and you tell me, you expand on a little bit, but what was most offensive and what seemed to offend you more than anything was Eminem going after just regular people who happen to support President Trump and the way he attacked them.
Absolutely. And he was sitting there with his beige self, acting like he speaks for the majority of African Americans. We were very offended.
With his beige self?
I called him beige,
what you said? Beige.
Because, see, here's the deal. The show, he was doing this at the Hip Hop Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards, which is surrounded by majority of minorities, African American black people. And so I was taken back because Viacom owns BET. Why did you all think to put him up and have him totally disrespect the commander-in-chief as if this was okay? And it was almost like he was doing a dog whistle from other black people. Oh, you can disrespect him because I just did. And not only him, but I disrespected his supporters too, not even realizing that those supporters, Trump supporters, is his base.
Yeah.
Those young children, they go to their parents for the money to buy your stuff on iTunes.
That's right.
It's not the black people that buy your stuff. It's those little white kids that buy your stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, and a lot of them in Michigan, by the way, where Eminem comes from. And, maybe he should worry about how his candidate didn't actually campaign in that state.
She didn't campaign in that state because she didn't care about that state.
Yeah.
Because they were on to her in that hot sauce.
That's right.
Man, every time I forget about her carrying hot sauce in her handbag, you always remind me of that.
Yes.
I appreciate that, David. And so what has the response been to this? Because I mean, it went so viral so quickly on Facebook with the video. Are you getting good feedback, or are you getting a lot of haters?
Our fans love us, so they're giving us good feedback.
That's right.
And I know our stuff was, we came back with a response to his playthrough, his act.
Yeah.
And it sounds like if he want to get into politics, then why don't he run for something? Maybe class clown.
Yeah.
Because it was like that little stuff that he did, that stuff that he was talking about. That's what you do on a play school at an elementary school, a playground. Yeah, you had cat. Listen, we will hit him with some real stuff. We don't care if it's Eminem, Kit Kat, Candy Bar, Captain Crunch. You come for the president, we gonna come for you.
That's right.
Ladies, what did you make of the fact that in the same week that everyone was rightfully, morally outraged and disgusted by Harvey Weinstein and how he treated all of those women, all of those Hillary supporters in Hollywood, but in the same week, everyone is praising Eminem, completely overlooking the lyrics and the way he has described women and how men should treat women in his history. There's a little hypocrisy there, isn't there?
It really is, absolutely. Why would we take our lead from somebody that go around and brag about wanting to rape women? Like, the hypocrisy is real here. And another thing I want to mention, when it takes somebody like Hillary Clinton to denounce this man long, finally she came out and did it. The Obamas, it took them long. And see, this man had been to the White House several times. The hypocrisy is real. See, money talk and all other sugar, honey, iced tea walk, as far as these people are concerned. Hillary don't want to give back the money. She's appalled. But see, the type of stuff that Weinstein was doing, does she know her husband be doing some of that stuff too? She should be equally as appalled.
By the way, I forgot to ask you before we get into more political issues and other issues in the culture. Going back to the video for a moment, I'm just reminded of it because we were listening to it, but I'm now looking at a picture. Silk, were you born a dancer, or did you take dance lessons early on, or is this just something that's in your blood? Because your moves are remarkable.
Wow, let me tell you something. That's in my DNA. I love to dance.
Yeah.
Silk love to move and dance. When I hear a beat, I absolutely love to dance. So I've been dancing basically all of my life.
See,
I love it.
I knew that. Why are you laughing, Diamond? You're chasing Diamond is jealous.
I'm a little stiff.
Well,
I won't go off now. I use that mouth to go off, but I'm a little stiff.
I didn't mean to suggest that your moves are not as well.
I can talk about myself.
All right. Well, it is worth seeing, and we put the video up. We linked to it over there at LarryCarterShow.com, and was very popular. So that's definitely an indication that you struck a chord. Listen, let's get to the Colin Kaepernick thing and how the NFL. We were just talking about this the last half hour. Basically, nothing's official yet, but it sure looks like the president made a huge difference in this entire debate and has won this whole debate with the NFL and with these teams. It looks like the NFL is moving toward really making a difference on the way the protests go. What do you see from your perspective?
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. You know, the president say, listen, you all are going to stand up and respect the flag and the national anthem, and that's just what's happening. See, either the NFL want to lose fans or they want to fall in line. And when they start looking at their bottom line and see the money is dwindling down, people are not paying attention to them, people are not looking at their programming, they're going to change for the better. How dare you offend those people that's up there in the stands?
Yeah.
How dare you? You want to kneel on your knee and offend everybody that's patriotic. You can't do that. There's a time to fight oppression, go in the hood and fight it. But right now, while we at a football game, you stand up. We pay you to stand up, and that's what we expect for you to do.
And if you continue to kneel on the flag, we're going to go ahead and give you the boot.
That's right.
All right, ladies, stay there. I want to ask you, Hillary's book that she's selling, she broke her toe. Did you hear about how she broke her toe?
Well, I just heard about it because you said it.
It's a story, man. So she's selling that book. It's called What Happened. I understand you have some ideas about what really happened, so we're going to talk about that. And also about this Puerto Rico thing, because they're trying to say that the president is they need to investigate it now because he's allowing people to die because he doesn't like Latinos. I'm pretty sure you have a strong feeling about that too. Is there anything you don't have a strong feeling about?
No, we have a strong feeling about everything, especially when you're trying to come for our president and attack him.
And this is why we love talking with you. Diamond and Silk, they stay with us, and so will you. Keep it right here on WMAM.
The stories that have been breaking while you've been at work. This is the Larry O'Connor Show.
We continue with Diamond and Silk. They're joining us now, and I just now got the sugar honey iced tea thing. I feel like I know a whole lot of but I don't. There's a whole lot of things over my head, but I didn't realize that was an acronym. That is very good stuff. Yeah. Sugar honey iced tea. All right. You know what? Before I get to the other, you ladies are from the South, North Carolina, if I remember right?
We're North Carolina.
So now, what do you think of this Corker guy from Tennessee, your neighbor there? All this, he was out there. You probably saw him at rallies. He was loving Trump when he was running, and now he's like saying he's nuts.
Well, you know what? It's time for him to stick a cork in it. He's done.
That's right.
He's done. His career's done. Yeah. Listen to me. If you have a problem with the president, then you go speak to the president about that. You don't speak to no reporter off the cuff on that. Never speak to a reporter off the cuff. Nothing is off the cuff when it comes to these reporters. So he was acting moronic, exhibiting moronic behavior. That's right. And his career is done.
All right. Put a cork in it, Corker. I like that one. What about wait, what were we just talking about? See, you throw me off with all of this stuff. Diamond and Silk. Oh, yeah, the book. Thank you. So Hillary wants to know what happened, and we've had fun with this. Can you believe she even titled the book "What Happened"? It's like it's opening it up for so many attacks. But,
absolutely.
Do you have an idea of what happened?
Who's ever advising her? She's paying these people thousands of dollars to advise her. All she had to do was come to Diamond and Silk. We would have told her, don't you name no book what happened.
That's right.
Because now people can hit back at you. She didn't happen. Benghazi. Listen, any, mini, miny, mo, Hillary just got caught by the toe. She can blame it on a broken toe, but he need to go somewhere. Go back to the woods. Meditate. But get out of politics.
That's
because you're making the Democrats look stupid. You running around here like you have the answers. If you had the answers, then things will be fixed. When you was at the State Department, billions of dollars is missing. You was controlling all of that. What happened to the money? Look at Benghazi. Look at the email scandal. And then look at her foundation. Now, she's been running around here with a book for over a month, and we've had disaster after disaster after disaster. Tell me one thing that she's done for the people of Puerto Rico or the people of Texas or the people of Florida. Not now, not nothing. But she wants somebody to exactly what she need to be doing.
That's right.
I really do love you so much. And I also said it's the laugh that's the best. If you have not seen Diamond and Silk's videos, you have to, because they do just what you're hearing right now. But then you guys have so much fun, and you are laughing with each other, and you're laughing with what kind of responses are you getting right now on your YouTube channel, and you're on Twitter as well? I mean, because people start hating on you. I see some really ugly things that people say about you, and how do you deal with that? I mean, do you just laugh it off?
No. Your haters make you greater.
That's
Always
right.
remember that. And listen, people hate because they don't understand, because it looks different. It's not the norm. So, of course, they will hate. And listen, they always talk about our hair or our eyebrows or something like that. When people attack your looks, it's because they don't have any type of conversation. They don't have no combat for what you're talking about because you're telling the truth.
That's right.
See, the Democrats been handing them crowns for all of these years, but they don't have no comeback. So, of course, they will attack my hair. But the good thing about my hair, if I want to go purchase another set of hair next week, I can.
That's right. And the more that they hate, the more we're going to educate. And we don't entertain other people's pain. We put their name on the wall of shame.
That's right.
Go to Diamond and Silk and look at our wall of shame and look at all of the haters out there.
I do love your wall of shame.
We see them.
Right.
It is good. DiamondandSilk.com. By the way, Silk, you always have the most brightly colored cocktails going on in those big old drinks. You make me want to go on vacation. What is your alcohol of choice?
Well, let me say, unfortunately, I cannot disclose that information. But keep listening. Keep listening. Hopefully soon and very soon, everybody will be able to silk on what Silk is silking a little bit.
Oh, are we branding a? Oh, all right. I don't want to reveal too much, but that's very exciting. I was thinking you would get a deal for the emery boards when you're filing your nails all the time. But if you can get the cocktail thing going,
Well, let's see what's coming down the pipe.
All right. Diamond and Silk. It's always good. Are you going to be coming to D.C. soon?
We are going to be in D.C. soon. Yes, we are.
Oh, this needs to happen. We need to all be in the same room together.
Oh, my goodness. It will be crazy. Yes. You're going to have to get with our personal assistant. We are coming to D.C.
Oh, well. We'll get with the personal assistant. We'll make sure my people will call your people, and we will make that happen. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies. You know how much I love you. It's great talking with you.
I love you so much more. Thank you.